you beautiful rock stars? Jim Chandler with Rock Your Best Vocals. Welcome to the Chan Band. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can join the Chan Band and get kick-ass videos all the time, free to your inbox phone thing. Your alerts will come up like such. You will get like all these cool alerts. But today I want to talk about how incredible this book is, okay? I can't believe it's taken me this long. It's a video that I wanted to do for a while. It's this book. Yes? It's this book. That's my dog shaking off going, look, it must be time. You're doing a video, so it must be time to walk. Right. Pro Secrets of Heavy Rock Singing by Bill Martin. This is something I read a while ago, and I had forgotten how awesome it was. 3 biggest takeaways, and if you stick around, I'm going to give you a bonus takeaway at the end of this. Bonus takeaway is like the biggest takeaway of all. This book was pivotal to me learning how to sing with powerful highs night after night without losing my voice. And this is something that helped me also restore my voice when I recovered from the spicy cough that I got back in 2021. You guys know the story. If you're here, if you're part of the Chan Band, you know my story. Pretty much lost my voice around then. Like I couldn't sing. Yeah, all right, yes, okay, look, you want to come in and say hello? She wants to say hello. Is that all right? Come here. Okay, no, go get a drink. Oh my gosh. So anyway, so I'm gonna make this quick. What the book is all about is like it talks to like some pros, like some really awesome pros, like James LaBrie from Dream Theater, David Draymond from Disturbed, Jeff Tate from Queensryche, I already knew. Bill Martin interviews them to talk to them all about singing. They were all very open, and they all like helped with all of their tips, and so that's what this thing is, just so valuable. So much gold in this book. By the way, I'm going to put a link down below to an Amazon affiliate link. Click the link there. It supports the channel, and it will get you an awesome deal on this book. I think it's only like $5. Cut to the chase. 3 biggest takeaways from this book. The first one, the number one takeaway for me, was David Draymond talks about his lower back. The mistake most people make when trying to figure out where their power is supposed to come from when singing this type of music. You have muscles that help you breathing that are around your lower to middle back. Those are the muscles that should be used for advanced technique and additional power in this type of singing. Your ribs should expand, giving your lung more capacity, and your diaphragm should be completely relaxed. The muscles that you're using are your breathing muscles in your low to mid back. The next big takeaway for me was breath hold. Now this is something that also, like I've watched interviews with Pavarotti, and he talks about when he discovered like this kind of breath hold technique is like that was really key to his success as a singer as well. Tagged here to share with you. Okay, so it's Corey Brown from Magnitude 9. I don't know Corey Brown but he talks about like taking a breath without raising his shoulders. He says, I do exercises when I'm sitting around. I'll take a deep breath and count out loud for as far as I can before I run out of breath. That's a good exercise for the diaphragm. Now also, if you want to know, there's a lot of key exercises that these guys kind of talk a little bit about in here, a little bit, but I expand more and give you exercises, specific muscles, how to build all these muscles, among other secrets like that aren't actually even in this book. There's secrets that I've come up with and secrets that I've learned from studying other things like, you know, classical people and things like that. So it's a lot of stuff that I've learned over my 30 plus years as a professional singer and over 20 years as a professional vocal coach. All of this stuff is in the B-line vocal method, which is the quickest point from A to B, and I just can't state it enough. There's no fluff in it, right? There's no kind of beating around the bush, because like, see, I'm kind of guy that's like the Amazon Prime. I want it now. Whatever you pay for the course, you get more in value because you could be out there singing and performing and making money with your voice faster than anybody else is going to be like sitting there teaching you for months and months and years in whatever other course you take or whatever. So that's enough of that. But anyway, there's a link down below to that if you want to sign up as well. And I'm giving a free training on that. You click the link down below regardless of whenever you see this, and you will get further information on it, okay? Then the third takeaway is falsetto versus head voice. Now I'm going to read a little bit more about this one here, but so this is like giving a little bit of the book away, but a lot of people get confused between falsetto and head voice, and they think it's like different. See, falsetto, I can speak my falsetto down in this range, that's falsetto. It's just a lesser chord closure, allowing more air to pass through.
So I sound like this, even though I'm really far down here. This is me talking in falsetto.
Versus up here, like Mickey Mouse is like falsetto because there's a lot of air. And if I Mickey Mouse talk in head voice, it's gonna be like this. There's not as much air. Okay, so that's probably a little bit annoying. It's annoying me. Anyway, so this is, I gotta just read from this part here. So singers often ask, how do I tell the difference between falsetto and head voice? I want head voice, but I'm not sure if I'm using falsetto. Okay, as stated earlier, falsetto is a condition when the vocal cords are left slightly open so that only the edges of them vibrate. Most of the air goes unimpeded through the opening between the cords. When only the edges resist the air, you get a light and breathy sound called falsetto, like this. I'm talking, on the other hand, when the whole thickness of the cords vibrates, the voice sounds full. I'm using head voice because the voice sounds full, as opposed to the voice sounds full. You hear the difference? Okay, I hope so. This is head voice. Head voice is a supported tone, needing a fair amount of air pressure. It requires more effort than falsetto. Okay, when you say, okay, you feel it, now he says you feel it in the abdomen, more air pressure, but you never really want to try to blow too much air out because it's always damaging for the vocal cords. I'm speaking from my own experience, 30 plus years of experience. When I've sung in falsetto, blowing a lot of air through the cords tends to make them vibrate more, and it's more abrasive on the cords. Let's just put it that way. It's also like, doctors, ENTs will advise you also like never to whisper because you're blowing a lot of air. So the difference between falsetto and head voice has nothing to do with volume. You can have a loud falsetto if you push enough air through the opening between the cords, but your head voice should always have the capability of being louder because it is a resonant tone. Like this. As opposed to. So there is a difference there. I'd love to read this whole thing to you, but then I'd be here for hours, right? So all I can say is get the book. It's awesome. And then the bonus takeaway is that of all of those singers, they all describe different feelings, okay? So for me, that's why I try to avoid being prescriptive about a feeling. A lot of them are similar, right? And they feel the similar things, but they can vary so widely between how something should or shouldn't feel. And that's very important when you're learning to sing, and also from my perspective as a coach, is that something is going to feel different for anybody. It's never a good idea to be just prescriptive and say something should feel a certain way, because it can be different for anybody. And you'll see that even with these pros in this book, that a lot of these guys describe the feelings as something very different between all of them. So that is the biggest bonus takeaway from me. Singing is really about feeling, okay? And people can describe feeling very differently. I hope this has been helpful to you. I hope you click the link down below, Amazon affiliate link. It will support the channel. Thanks for watching. Rock your best vocals. We best keep getting better. Like and subscribe. Join the Chan Band. See you on the next one. Cheers. Thank you.